Today, we're going to have a look at and listen to the Deity V-Mic D3 Pro. We'll also compare it to the Rode Video Micro and a Samson C02 microphone. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Phil with Photo Gear Fun here today. I wanted to have you take a look at and listen to a few different microphones that I have and I use for video in different ways as my office assistant joins us. She can't seem to stay away. So what I want to do is feature the Deity V-Mic D3 Pro. I'm going to show you a little bit about that, tell you a little bit about the specs, and then we're going to compare that to the Samson C02, which is the studio mic that I have been using, and Rode Video Micro, which is what I've been using for vlogging and actually did use in the studio. A little bit about this Deity microphone. It comes in this nice hard case, which is actually pretty cool. It's got a ride coat shock mount, and one of the things that I like about this is that mount will actually move, so you can move the microphone forward or backward. So if you have it mounted and you need to get to the eyepiece on your camera, whatever the case may be, you can move it forward and backward on that mount. It comes with an internal rechargeable lithium-ion battery. They say that is good for about 50 hours of use. I haven't tested that out yet, and that internal battery is nice, but it also means that this mic is powered, so you have to remember to power it on. And I did an entire video without powering it on, since I'm used to mics that I don't have to power on. So that's one thing to consider. It does have low-pass filters at 75 and 150 hertz, and it's fairly lightweight. It's really, well, you can judge the quality of the sound on your own, but I think that it's pretty good sound quality. I did use this for the last video that I did. I'll put a link to it over here. That was the review of the 56mm Sigma lens on the Sony a6500. So what I'll do is I'll alternate back and forth on the audio between these three microphones. And I know it's not a fair comparison. I know it's not apples to apples, but these are three mics that I have that I might use for different purposes. The Deity and the Rode, obviously, possible vlogging solutions. And then the Samson C02, which is actually a really good mic. It comes in a 2-pack, and you can get two mics for $100. So it's really high quality. I know other folks use this as well in the studio. So I'll rotate back and forth between the audio. I'll give you some silence, and then we'll wrap up this review, first look, comparison, whatever you'd like to call it. We'll start off with the Samson C02. This is the audio from the Samson C02. Audio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, Mom, I can count to 10. The Deity. This is the sound from the Deity. Mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is the mic check from the Rode Video Micro. Audio test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll show you the setup here. I've got them all connected to their individual field recorders. There's a DR40, a Tascam DR40, and then a couple DR22 recorders. So the sound's going right from the microphone into these recorders to get you the best sound possible. Also, you can see my office assistant again. She really just loves to be in video. So this is Suki. Make her a star. What I'm going to do now is just kind of go through and give you a few minutes of, or a few seconds of silence from each of the microphones. So this is the Samson C02 silence, and you might hear some noise. That's the fan on my Ninja 5, which I'm using to record this video. So if you hear that kind of noise in the background, that's probably what it's coming from, but I'll give you a silence. Okay, and from the Deity, we'll have a few seconds of silence. And then from the Rode Video Micro, which is closest to the Ninja 5, so you might hear the background noise more in this one, but here's a few seconds of silence. So I hope you found that useful. Again, I know it's not apples to apples, but these are three mics that I had that you might potentially use for vlogging and or studio work. So I wanted to give you an idea on what these sound like. The sound is not edited other than just to normalize the sound so that they're all at the same basic volume level. Get out there and have your photo gear fun. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, please click on that bell icon. Also, there are links down below. These are affiliate links to the equipment that I use. If you click on these links, I'll get a few pennies on the dollar and it won't cost you any more. It'll help support the channel. So I really appreciate if you use those links below. I will talk at you again in the next video.